Alert Global League Season 17 is on. Let's jump into some replays. The first match that has been played this season earlier this day. It is returning champion of the seas, Admiral Mo, in this greenish, yellowish light color against first time RAGL participant Gargamel in his usual green color. Actually quite sneaky on this palette here. Alright. And we have a France mirror at our hands in this very first game of Red Alert Global League Season 17 Masters Division. So Season 17 has a Masters and a Minions division. We have 11 or 12 players in Masters Division. The final sign-up arriving just in time on the very last day. A little bit after the deadline, but yeah. So Oops just barely made the cut and is featured in Masters Division again this year. Admiral Mo pushing his luck against the old Eric here. Okay, he went rifles first and hasn't captured a Derrick yet. And his NG is quite exposed here. Okay, now he's getting second thoughts about that. And let's see. Okay, let's get all proper setup down. So, like I said, Gargamel, he has risen on the OpenRA ladder in the last 2 years, solidifying his position among, even among the best players ever in kind of rankings on the all-time ladder that we use for Red Alert Global League seeding. So he qualified for Masters Division based on his merits playing on the OpenRA ladder for the last 2 years. Whereas Admiral Mo re-qualified for Masters Division after getting mid-division ranking last season. Famous quote from 5 Aces is that, or who said it? I don't know. People who have been around the scene long enough claim that there was a week in the history of OpenRA where Mo was the best player of them all. And yeah, he's been busy but a stable returning player ever since. So for the last 4 years we have seen him mostly returning only to play RAGL, and therefore joining the good old elevator club, usually alternating between Masters and Minions divisions based on either scoring a high position in Minions division and getting promoted based on that, or then next season in Masters. Yeah, having to fear demotion. So he's opening the game with a double war factory here, but has lost every little skirmish so far. And on this map, with all the 4 oil derricks in the middle, all of them contestable, and yeah, he's down 1 oil derrick under 3. That's pretty massive. So let's see if he can bounce back from the early game absolutely not going his way. He is the more experienced player, but he's also going to be pretty rusty. I think he played a couple of games against Faz yesterday. I saw them in the lobby a couple of times. But yeah, so one thing about Admiral Mo, obviously he loves to build naval units, but when that's not the case, he also likes to build tech units, and he can be a real cockroach once he gets to play with tech units. So curious to see how quickly he will invest into Radar Dome. Apart from that, Gargamel a bit quicker with the expansions, both taking mirrored expansions blocks here. First larger engagement in the middle. Tank goes down for Gargamel, tank is down for Mo as well. Mo favored by only having rifles left here, but the reinforcements coming in just in time. Gargamel winning another engagement, though it's pretty much an even trade there. Flank sneaking around the entire map. And okay, was spotted. And Mo is pulling back his forces to defend. Saves the ore trucks. Nice pillbox micro. Refinery goes down, and the double prong attack. Another eco flank gets an ore truck, so that's one refinery down, one ore truck down. Two ore trucks down. Oh my. Yeah, this is not looking too good. Counter-attack runs face first into pillboxes. And I mean, these guys are still alive. That's just a single tank there, but yeah, at least for the time being, Gargamel is deflected from attacking again. He's content just defending his position, even though he has a massive army advantage here. And I think this should also, once again, Gargamel in a wide flanking, wide concave position here. Yeah, he gets a perfect surround on this army. It's not gonna take too many losses. All the tanks are down. Yep. It's tipping the scales just a little bit more. Mo forced to move his MCV back, and the first radar dome is up for Gargamel, just based on the more successful engagements from the very start of the game. He can expand, he can tack up, and yeah, he has total control over this game. Defensive forces spread out across the map. And now he's attacking from two fronts. He has army in his base to defend the counterattack. And while Admiral Mo probably... Nah, he doesn't even have enough here with the artillery coming in. No chance to defend this. No chance to defend this. And Mo was forced to pull his army back, so no chance of counter-aggression. He might keep the Conyard alive. He might manage to fend off these forces over there. And yeah, he might live through this attack, but he has lost so much infrastructure here. And with the artillery, I don't even think he's gonna win this. And nope. It's not gonna be able to clean this up. And yeah, there's the actual army move out from Gargamel. Blackhawks just waiting for their turn. Turn to attack. And the final artillery shell doesn't quite get the Conyard. Conyard gets to live. But only for the Blackhawks to make their appearance. Yep. So that's the only mining expansion down. That's a Conyard down. And Gargamel is, yeah, again, quite comfortably in control of this game. Rebuild a ranger, or did he? Nah, he hasn't protected it since the beginning, has he? But yeah, nice move rebuilding the ranger to scout. And Gargamel is actually scouting for counter aggression. That's not happening. All the while. Moving in another army in the back lines into a wall of pillboxes, but that's probably not gonna matter. 3 medium tanks here, more than enough rockets to make short work out of these pillboxes. And still kinda restrained. Second Conyard goes down, GG. 1-0 up for Gargamel. So Red Alert Global League has the league format. Every game is gonna be best of 2. So we're gonna get a second game regardless of the outcome of the first. And again we get an allied mirror, this time both players randoming into England as a faction. And the map we are on makes a return to Red Alert Global League as well. It is Jungle Boogie, famously featuring voices of various jungle creatures. There you have him, King of the Jungle, the lion roaring in the background. Pretty huge map, as beautiful as they get in OpenRA. But yeah, lots and lots of expansion spots here. And I think most of them just a single ore mine, so that means you will have to expand constantly. Keep your MCVs moving around the map, and crucially there is a gem mine in the corner of the map, so you at some point you want to get your NG into those broken bridges to repair them to get to that valuable income from gems instead of ore. Yeah, similar decision making here early on from both players, taking the corner Alderic first, and Gargamel actually gets the snipe on the NG. What the bad timing here. Immediate setback for Mo. Just didn't expect the rifle scout to already have arrived at this far corner of the map. The move command for, the move command for his 2 rifles, half a second too late. They needed to get in front of the NG, but they were just too late there. I like the spread of rifles across the middle of the map here from Mo, warning him. It's the early warning system of anything sneaky coming your way. I mean, after all, this is reasonably short distance if you wanted to put on a base push. And again, easy prey for an early ranger, or I mean not even early ranger, just regular timed ranger or other light vehicle. But that in and by itself should tell Admiral Mo that nothing cheeky is going on. Gargamel, yeah, also not a player to try fancy builds, from what I've seen. Very standard, high quality macro player. To be fair, haven't really tried to ever scout his playstyle too much. So with the opportunity of him finally joining RAGL, we'll see a lot more of his matches. I will watch a lot more of his matches than usual, and probably also get the chance to analyze his playstyle a bit more. And it will be super fun to see him play against top tier players. So looking forward to his matches against Faz, and we also have former semi-finalist Inno returning to the festivities. Oh, and I like that ballsy move from Admiral Mo here, pushing for the middle of the map. And he gets there first, and if Gargamel wants to push this position, yeah, he has to fight for it. Oh, Ranger against Ranger. Admiral Mo just barely wins out on this one. And we have the tug of war, the base push going on. Mo's forces arriving a little bit earlier, a little bit more in force than Gargamel's. First turret comes out for Admiral Mo. But Gargamel just has the bigger army. Yeah. Significant army advantage here, and this fight is going his way. Not quite sure if he already had the mass advantage. Yeah, he already had the mass advantage going into the fight. Better positioning here. Mo not able to make the defensive position work to his advantage, and this MCV is gonna go down. Do we see there's a mechanic, so Mo could try and remedy this, but yeah, I mean that would be a very unprotected mechanic now going for the husk, and that is a major setback. And already 7 minutes into this game, yeah, Mo needs a major swing to bring this game back. Gargamel just scouting out the positions here. Yeah, no expansion there. He has more than enough army here to again bring the MCV and push the position. MCV coming a bit too late. Yeah, he misjudged that. He didn't think Mo already holding this position, but oh, that's a lot of war trucks. And that looks like a checkmate. Yeah, Mo pulling all his forces back because his entire main base is exposed. War factory is going down. Service depot is in peril. I guess, okay. Nice split. Yeah. Gargamel decides to deal maximum infrastructural damage. At the same time, pushing into the expansion once again. Not a great push. He's walking into well-positioned pillboxes here. But then again, Mo is busy on two fronts, and yeah, he's pulling his army left and right. Perfectly played by Gargamel. Finding the unprotected home base. Practically gutting Admiral Mo here 7 minutes into this game. He's pushing back, but that's kind of the Hail Mary. He needs to do so much damage with this push to stay in the game. And yeah, that's just not gonna happen. Gargamel cleaning up more of the main base. Gets to kill all the remaining war trucks, and now it's just a question of wiping this army from the face of the map. And yeah, good crushes with the medium tanks, and now it's pretty much a surround with the infantry, and there goes the GG. 2 points for Gargamel, who starts with a clean sweep into his first season of Red Alert Global League Masters Division. Congrats. GG's.